Are you tired of high-pressure tactics?
No, I'm not going to sign that. It's too much.
At Community Auto Group, you'll find we have a straightforward approach.
If other dealers have made you uncomfortable, give Community a try. You'll enjoy your experience here and find a straightforward deal that's right for you, not high-pressure tactics.
Community Auto Group, straightforward deals from the straightforward dealer.
Good morning, everyone. Call the meeting of the Board of Supervisors to order. Before us, we have today's agenda and the minutes of the meeting of the 16th of April.
At this time, I'll make a motion to approve the agenda for this morning and the minutes from April 16th.
Okay, then I'll second it.
Motion made and seconded to approve today's agenda, minutes of the meeting of the 16th of April. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Old business. New business. Mary is out of town, I understand. Engineers conference. Let's move to county auditor's business. Claims.
I have the claims here for your consideration.
Okay.
This time, Mr. Chairman, you see everything in order. I make a motion to authorize the chair's signature on the claims presented this morning.
And I'll second that.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve the claims and authorize the chair's signature where appropriate. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Okay, payroll.
I have no payroll issues and no drainage.
All right. Tom, doc permits?
I have one. Everyone's taking a wait and see approach, see what happens with the lake. The one I have is for Dock 59P on Walnut Street in Oakwood Park. There are 7 assignees. Each one of them has a voice. The assignees have acknowledged receipt of the policy. Boat registrations and certificates of liability insurance have been received from the assignees and are in order, and the appropriate fees have been paid. I recommend approval.
Okay. Gentlemen, your wishes?
This time, I'll make a motion to approve the document for 59P on Walnut Street.
Okay, then I'll second it.
All right, motion made and seconded to approve doc permit 59P as described. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Tom? Next item?
Next item, let's see, a week ago you approved the health insurance rates, single and family rates for the Alliance Select 1000 policy. This resolution addresses the flexible benefit allocation that employees have received for at least the last 20 years. That amount has been at $100 per month. That would increase to $110 beginning July 1 of 2013 for non-bargaining employees. What this results in is that employees, all employees on single insurance get the single policy paid for, but on the family, the employee contribution will rise from $173 a month this year. It'll go up to it'll go up to $181.20, I believe, for the family insurance on the contribution. Again, this is for non-bargaining employees only.
Gentlemen, questions for Tom?
No, I think I've read all the paperwork that needs to be done. So.
Okay, at this time, then I would move in favor of resolution number 32, establishing the amount of the flexible benefits spending dollars for our employees.
And I'll second resolution 2013-32.
Okay, motion's been made and seconded to approve resolution 2013 number 32. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. A little early for our public hearings. Let's move down to agreements and contracts. 2 items. Photocopy maintenance agreement with the Sheriff's Department and with DHS, and both are with our businesses.
They are.
Okay? Gentlemen?
Well, I see Mary Beth is here, so.
No, well, then those aren't.
You're
I
not
was
here
Not for, I did mine last week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they're the standard contract we do just about every time, so. At this time, I'll make a motion to authorize the chair to sign the maintenance agreement for the Sheriff's Department and County DHS.
Okay, then I'll second it.
Okay, motion's been made and seconded to approve both maintenance agreements with Business Systems for DHS and the Sheriff's Department. All in favor?
Aye?
Aye.
Do you have any appointments today?
Have none.
Okay, correspondence and communication. Pat?
Tommy, you want to go first?
Sure, we just wanted to update you on a couple matters with regards to the county security breach, some things that we found out through the investigation, and then some next steps that we've taken. Before Pat goes into her information, I would mention that we've had 62 employees sign up for the ID Essentials program that the county's paying for. That's about 25% of our workforce. They have until mid-May to sign up for that service at county expense. And so I'll be sending out several more reminders about that prior to that deadline in May, just letting employees know that that's available for their use. I'll turn it over to Pat.
Okay, Pat?
If you don't mind, because I babble sometimes, I prepared what I needed to tell you. If you remember a few weeks ago, I signed some contracts with McGladrys, the first one being an ACH review. And we did receive the report back last Friday. We had numerous conference phone calls between Chicago, New York, myself, and Andy in MIS department. We had already initiated many of the changes that they put their stamp of approval on. They also noted some additional concerns and recommended solutions. We'll continue to work through those as we have time and resources. I have color-coded everything. There's 3 pages of concerns that they noted. They also talked with the MIS department. This is not part of the review that has been asked for from them. And then, if you want that, I have that available for you. In addition, the forensics review has been completed on the test computer sent to Chicago. Originally, it was reported to you that the breach occurred at the Shazam site, and they have confirmed that the compromise was instead at the Sarasota County level, and it appears to be isolated to the one machine. Additionally, the forensics team said that our firewall and previous security measures did work properly. And I just want to define what previous means, because you can only build your security for the moment, and it might not be good for tomorrow. There's a lot of people out there much more intelligent than I am, than we are. So that's why I said it was working, the firewall and the previous security measures. And we are going to continue to monitor the county network with outside assistance to prevent any further security breaches. Not sure if you have any questions for me.
One question.
The official forensics report has not come in paper form yet, just some emails and also the telephone conference calls.
Would that be normal to have only one of the computers would be affected?
They told us we were, that the people should have been playing the lottery that day, that we were probably 1 in a million hit. Very unusual.
Okay.
They can find residue on the other computer, but our security did appear to be cleaning it and wiping it off. So that's wonderful news.
Yeah.
So really, it worked pretty close to what it's supposed to.
It's a good system. They put their stamp of approval on it. That's the wonderful part. And, you know, forgive me for not saying what it is. We continue to like to have our privacy for those hackers.
And the firewall working properly and
Yes.
doing its job.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
You know, what we obviously rely on, and everybody does, who has an attempt to try to penetrate your system and try to get into
The
the
same
files
with-
that they want to access.
With what we've done with the ACH, we're just going to keep that where it is too. We don't want anybody to know what we're doing.
Okay. Bill?
It sounds like the bottom line is we're comfortable with the results, and of course we wish it never happened, but ultimately, and at the end of the day, it could have been much worse, and considering it was.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Also under correspondence and communication, we have a conflict next week, and I'd like to be able to move the board meeting from Tuesday to Monday if it's acceptable with my fellow members.
Fine. Yeah.
Okay, I'll make a motion.
Okay, second.
Okay, motion made and seconded to move the Board of Supervisors regular meeting from the 30th to the 29th, same time, 9:45, here at the courthouse. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, all right. All right, next item of business, public hearings. Tom?
The first item is a rezoning for Robert and Carolyn Shepler. The rezoning a 4.27 acre parcel in the northeast quarter of section 17 of Owen Township from A1 to A2, separating the building site from the farmland and selling it. There is access into the farm fields. The northeast quarter, section 17 is farmed continuously with a quarter section to the south. There are no accesses into the northeast quarter directly off of the road, but there are two into the southeast quarter, the northeast quarter from Olmus Avenue. 200th Street runs along the north side of this property, and there's no access off of there, but there is the field access to the south, so that's not an issue. Planning and Zoning Commission reviewed this request on April 4th, noted that there was a non-conformity with the northernmost shed, it's only 47 feet from the Olmus Avenue right-of-way. 50-foot front yard setback is required. The only issue there is if that structure was destroyed or removed, it would not be able to be reconstructed in its current location. But otherwise, they found that there were no access issues, general regulations were met, no ag land be taken out of production, and so the commission recommended approval.
Okay. Gentlemen, questions for Tom?
Do you have it in a red form that if that building comes down, it can't be replaced? Or do you have some, they know about it?
That would, when we send out the letter of approval, we note in there that applications for zoning permits are required for all construction. So at that point in time, if they try to reconstruct it there, we would indeed deny the permit because it doesn't meet the required 50-foot setback.
Okay.
We're all dancing here.
No. Okay.
Explanatory. Thank you, Tom.
At this time, we will open the public portion of our hearing. Comments from the public on the requested change of zone for Shepler? Any comments from the public? I hear none.
I see Mr. Shepler sitting there and.
I do too.
And he hasn't said anything and he usually talks a lot. So at this time, I'm gonna make a motion to close the public portion of the hearing.
And I'll second that.
Okay, motion made and seconded to close the public portion of our hearing. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, gentlemen, your wishes on this item.
Okay, this time I would move in favor of resolution number 33 for the approval of the said zone change for Shepler.
Okay.
And I'll second 2001-33.
Okay. Motion made and seconded to approve resolution 2013 number 33. Any other comment? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Next is the 10 o'clock public hearing to vacate an alley in Ventura Heights. Tom?
The Barzes, the Riggets, and Ms. Speckmeyer are requesting vacation of an undeveloped 30-foot right-of-way. It's an extension of Bittersweet Avenue in Ventura Heights, northeast of 244th Street. Just the right-of-way stops short of the lake shore. The petitioners are requesting meeting of the 15-foot wide portions of right-of-way adjacent to their properties. The Barzes will receive the east half of the right-of-way, abutting lots 1 and 38 in Block 8. The Riggets will get the west half of the right-of-way, abutting lot 10 of Block 5. And Ms. Speckmeyer will get the west half of the right-of-way, abutting lot 11, Block 5. We turned in our dock permits for this particular location back in 1982 because in 1981 the county quitclaim deeded the area that was originally platted as the lakefront in Ventura Heights to the adjacent property owners. It does not appear that the right-of-way has ever been improved. The right-of-way is actually cut off from the lake, so it's unsuitable for a dock location or any sort of public access. We sent out copies of the notice to the various utilities in the area, none of which have facilities within that particular alley. The engineer's only comment was they'd like to push snow into that alley off of Bittersweet in the winter, but that does not appear that that will continue to be a problem. Since the lake is inaccessible from the right-of-way due to the 1981 conveyance of the lakefront to the adjacent property owners, there's no real value to the county except for pushing snow onto it in the winter. And since there were no utilities located in the right-of-way, the Planning and Zoning Commission recommended approval of the vacating of this alley at their meeting on April 4th. Mr. Laudner from the Jaime McManigal firm is here representing the applicants for this request, and he may have something to add as well.
Mr. Laudner, comments?
I don't have a lot to add. I think Tom did a good job summarizing it. Mr. Bars is here as well, and my clients are aware that the snow may be an issue, and they're okay with snow being pushed down there. I would just add, just to clarify the record, that roadway extension, some people have classified it as a roadway, but in fact we received deeds this winter from the descendants of Hugh Shepherd, who originally platted that area back in 1910. So my clients actually own that portion of it, and they actually went to court against the DNR for that portion of it 2 years ago, last fall. And that's been up to the Court of Appeals. So it's been a 5-year project for all the residents of Ventura Heights getting their lakefront, and we hope that this is the last step to finalize this whole area for everybody.
Okay, thank you. Now we will open it up for comment from the general public. Do I hear any comment from the public? Hearing none.
Hearing none, I'll make a motion to close the public portion of the hearing.
Yeah, I'll second that.
Motion made and seconded to close the public portion of our hearing. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. This would be resolution 2013 number 34 if approved.
At this time, I'll make a motion to do resolution 2013 number 34 for vacate the alleyway. I don't know what it's called here, but vacate that alleyway. What is it?
Bittersweet right-of-way.
Bittersweet right-of-way.
And I'll second that.
Okay, motion made and seconded to approve resolution 2013 number 34. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, everyone. Okay, back down to correspondence and communication. Any other word from the public? I hear none. We're down to adjournment.
So moved.
Okay, and I'll second that.
Okay, motion made and seconded to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Thank you, everyone.